Look, you know my style, Mickey Sharp is a harpoon. Niggas get the pop and it get slapped off the bar stool. Drea said he drawing ass if Cub went to art school. She said it's rainbows and niggas drawing like a cartoon. What happened under lights gon' come out in the dark soon. That's why the fag trapper curled up in a dark room. Mickey out the deep west, I still play in the east side. Anywhere I go, I keep a buzz like a beehive. Joey 2 guns, I keep a pistol on each side. Niggas want some oxy, just come meet me out Creekside. Okay, you gotta bust a bitch at the tricky road, and I advise your ass to hurry up before I sniff these hoes. I make them vanish like I put they ass under a cloak. It break my heart a million ways when we bury the lokes. I bet he like my foot all in his ass, so I came for his throat. It's Ready Mary's little lamb, so I came for the goat. She came for the Oxycontin, he came for the Look, you know my style, Mickey Sharp is a harpoon. Niggas get the pop and it get slapped off the bar stool. Drea said he drawing ass if Cub went to art school. She said it's rainbows and niggas drawing like a cartoon. What happened under lights gon' come out in the dark soon. That's why the fag trapper curled up in a dark room. Mickey out the deep west, I still play in the east side. Anywhere I go, I keep a buzz like a beehive. Joey 2 guns, I keep a pistol on each side. Niggas want some oxy, just come meet me out Creekside. Okay, you gotta bust a bitch at the tricky road, and I advise your ass to hurry up before I sniff these hoes. I make them vanish like I put they ass under a cloak. It break my heart a million ways when we bury the lokes. I bet he like my foot all in his ass, so I came for his throat. It's Ready Mary's little lamb, so I came for the goat. She came for the Oxycontin, he came for the coke. You came with a bunch of lames, I hang with the lokes. The car hard as corduroy, go Glock in the cloak. And I don't really use my feet, I just wake up and float. These niggas is dumb fuckers, till I go pluck something. Look like I'm duck hunting. Mickey been taking the trash out, I'ma dump something on West Side. Look, we been moving around the city so long it's a pity. Soon as Grammy touch down, we doing the gritty. Give my baby my heart and go study my kidney. It'll show you how to live off Fetty and Henny. The references should show our age so you niggas can tell. We was raised by cousins Skeeter and Keenan and Kale. Orange soda in the fridge and money for bail. I bet you'll never find a pearl till you crack you a shell. Look, this is poetry in motion I wrote in the whip. And I ain't never stop, I still write while I'm busting a bitch. Yeah, on Creekside I'm a son of a bitch. And I'm a son of a gun. And I'm a son of a crip. On West Side, this the part of the song where I switch. The whole set came with a bag like badminton. Dug around the mud and drug them up like I'm bass fishing. Look, I hit the council for a change like I'm class switching. Got away with crimes and still came with an ass whipping. Yeah, Joey cracked, no glass twisting. I miss the homies, ain't returned from their last missions. He did his dirt, but it seemed we was holding him back. Now we got the trunk in the front with the bolts in the back. First he had the turf, got his kid name over the tat. You gotta set a trap, put big cheese over the rat. I sold oxys for 10 years, I'm just quoting the facts. On West Side, SB was my opening act. On Creekside, I don't deal with no bitch niggas. Swam like 6 rivers, fought like 6 summers, slept like 6 winters. Used to be broke blacks, now we some rich niggas on West Side.
Don't even worry about that though. What's up with the good people, man? Shout out my good people, man, in the building and online. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? What the fuck? Shout out to good people. Smash that like on your way in here. If you have not subbed up to Just Neem, do that. I need that. You know? I need that. What's up with y'all though, man? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Monty, what's the word, ganger? Hold on, let me turn my that shit was fire, huh? Fire, huh? Yeah. Niggas don't want to rap, clap, nothing. Shut up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's up with y'all though, man? What's up, my good people and all that? Lock that up right there. Okay, cool. You know? My brother comedy, bro. He just be doing that shit. Monty, what's the word? Dot Focus in the building. Mr. Monk, what's the word? Scoop, that's my dog. You hear me? I say that's my dog. Shout out my nigga ODM Slam. What's happening? My dog. Need to stop talking about the bum ass niggas over there. You hear me? Don't you worry about them. Don't you worry about them. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about them, man. Do your shit. Shout out my nigga Slim Reaper in the building, bro. Y'all go sub up to bro channel. ODM Slim live channel. Because niggas got multiple channels getting multiple revenues and all that. You know what I mean? Not just one, but a few different. You know what I mean? Y'all tapping with my guy. It's my brother. Slim Hayes, what it do? Take Town 2, what's the word? Oh, it's just here. Oh shit, Dot Focus, what's the word? ACOG. My native, what's the word? I was in the service earlier. I didn't want to be saying too much and all that. But I was in the service earlier. You feel me? Peace to that. Straight up. Man, this motherfucking... If that's a mosquito, I'm about to go crazy in here, y'all. I think that was a fucking mosquito. Lena Love, blessings. Who else in here? Hoochie Mama, ain't nobody with a Hoochie Mama. Hey, what's up, girl? Shout out my girl Asia in the building. That's my girl, man. Poltergeist Portal in this month. Sergio, what it do? Billy Mac, my dog. What's the word? But yeah, so all right. Again with the mosquito, bro. But I don't know why I get him back here for real. I'm about to hit the light because that motherfucker went right across the screen, gang. And I should have got him right there, bro. Y'all don't even know how serious I am. But look. We in this mug. I seen cousin BJ dropped a video. This made me physically ill. Nova from Soft White Belly update. She on Kiwi Head for platforming her. She on Soft White Belly for platforming her. She called the FBI. And then it made me do some digging myself, right? Journalism and all that. So then I go to bro page and everything. I'm looking up like his videos. He don't got the underage. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just show y'all because we could just do this, and then I'm gonna play a couple things from bro because I don't know. He's like a creepazoid, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Soft White Belly. Okay, boom. Cause I just want y'all to see this, and then it's like, you know, like he don't got a spot for like the underage streetwalkers or whatever. He has them under sex workers. With all the rest of, he has these underage people. Cause it's a male in there too. I forget his name. What's this nigga name? Damn, I forget, but we gonna look it up right now. But it's a dude. I seen a dude in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? underage, and he just got them in there with street workers. They're just under street workers. Like, if you know what I'm saying. But then he drops these videos in the beginning of the shit where he like, I want to let you guys know because everybody's wondering why I do these creepy ass videos. So what we're about to do is watch a creepy ass 12-year-old talk about how she does sex work. But it's to shed light on the situation, and maybe we can. I don't know what you talking about, bruh. I don't know what you talking about, and you be asking some wild ass questions. I want to play the clips that I have for y'all, but I'm gonna drop a video on the Just Neem channel about bro, cause I was like, oh, he's a real creep. So I got clips and shit myself. I might play one or two. But I got clips myself where it's like, yo, what kind of questions are these? All this, it just seems hella inappropriate for a male. I'm going to show y'all something in particular where homie, first off, how do you, all right, okay. How do you justify what you're doing with the underage streetwalkers? Like telling a story, this, that, and the other, it's okay. You're paying them, but you don't have any contact with their parents. You don't try to find their parents or anything like that. You just act as if they are adults, and you operate with them like they are adults. I heard BJ say that homie bought Nova a car or whatever, right? And it's that kind of shit. Even him paying them in general, like, forget the car, right? But even him paying shorties, and when I say shorties, I mean children, at all is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I think it's inappropriate. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. And I went down a rabbit hole today with bro. That's why y'all don't got much content on the on this channel here, because I was just going down like a rabbit hole, like, and I was just like, oh, gang is really a freakazoid. No disrespect, but like maybe a little, because it's like, you're nasty. What's the word with my good people in here though? J Dogski, what's the word, fool? My nigga. Flipped Our Nation, what it do? Camely, but I recovered. You hear me? My dog in the building. Jack Bauer, what's the word? Retired troll, my dog. Shout out my good people. Shout out all the people who be in my Discord, because it's tight. I be seeing y'all in here. Then y'all be in the Discord doing it up with your boy. You feel me? That's tight. Yeah, but it's just weird. Homie's just weird to me. Live Greasy, what it do? Mark need to be investigated for them weird ass comments. I'm telling you, and I want to play these. My bad. I want to play these for y'all, but I'm doing the video. You know what I'm saying? On Just Neem, I'm doing the video about bro, and the clips and shit I got are fire. So I don't want to necessarily just like bleed them out here, but I do got some shit I want to go over. But y'all continue to smash that like. Mark like Jared from Subway. Sheesh. Dash. Trace. Soft white belly gotta be the police. Shout out my nigga Spidey 3 things in the building. My Lokski. You feel me? Shout out my nigga in here. Or something, bro, because I'm telling you, when I went down the rabbit hole, I'm like, oh, this is sick. Homie is really sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna just boom. I'm gonna just show y'all bro shit real quick. Like, all right. First off, just never mind. I ain't gonna do that. I just want to go to the underage. I want to go to the children. All right, so this is what we gonna do. We gonna go to playlist, right? Now he don't got a specific playlist for the underage ones, but this is what was wild to me too, though, right? Let me see. Some freak ass shit, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look, sex workers. Look at Shorty right here. This is what he has them under, sex workers. I want to tell you, I think that he interviews what he likes the most. if you understand what I'm saying, what he's intrigued by the most. You feel me? And I'm gonna do that too, cause we just sitting in here, we just kicking it. So that's what we gonna do, kick it. Boom, just do my thing one time. So look, this is what I think, right? I think he interviews like what he like or what he into or intrigued by the most. That's what I think. And I don't know about his girlfriend or something. I heard he has some girlfriend who he met on here. She ended up ODing or something. God bless her soul. But look, he got 1,065 episodes of addiction and homelessness. You know why I think that he has the most of those? Because those are the people who need the most help, if you understand what I'm saying. Those are the people who could be persuaded, manipulated, coerced, right? The most, because they're battling addiction or they're dealing with homelessness, which is living on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing this out here. This is just what I think. That's just what I think. Right? And then second to that is sex workers. You feel me? Second to that is sex workers. Third to that is crime and punishment. And then fourth is transgender. And I just think, I don't know, it's something about this. You're not doing anything to like, I don't know about any foundations or anything when I was doing everything I was doing today, looking up all bro shit. I don't know about any foundations he's donating to for any of these different causes or any of that shit. I don't know anything about that, but what I know is you get in a bag off this channel and you be having dealings with these people. It just be weird. You know what I'm saying? It just be weird to me. I don't know. Mop Whack, what it do? Y'all go sub up to Mop Whack expeditiously. Shout out my girl Monique Hill in the building. Making money off misery is disgusting. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something weird about him. But this is what we're going to do. Like I said, we just going to walk it down. So look. We talking about the underage, shit currently, right? Boom. So he has them under sex workers. Like if they're just, sex workers. These are kids underage. Like, bro, some of these kids is 12 and 13. It's wild. All right, but so look, then we just gonna scroll down here, sharp. Just wild to be a part of a playlist like this. You know what I mean? He be hanging his hat on the whole soft white belly shit too, and it's like, man, that's what's up. That's crazy. 13-year-old. That's crazy. 13-year-old prostitute China. Look at the pause. Do you understand? I want y'all to understand this too. He be doing, I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, right? Because I've been watching this nigga today. I'm going to tell y'all, right? This nigga's doing some Jedi mind trick ass shit too with these people. The adults and the underage. He sits there, he does these pregnant ass pauses. You could tell they looking like, nigga, when it start? But he doing all kind of way. I think that's setting the mood. And I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? That shit is weird, man. Pay attention to this. And we just gonna play these for a little bit. But her specifically, her story's crazy. Watch this. Her story's crazy. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube, though. My good people in here, man. My good people. Because we gonna walk some shit down real quick.
All right, China.
Look.
China.
You see how shorty, because I'm talking about attention to detail. You see how she sit there like, what's up, nigga? Creep ass, bro.
Where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Oakland.
Oakland?
Mm-hmm.
And tell me about your family. You had both your parents when you grew up?
My mom died around when I was like 7. She died because my dad was beating on her and stuff, beating her up, and he ended up killing her, so now he's in jail for life. So really, I had to go on my own and do everything on my own, starting at 13, 16 now. Been doing this 3 years.
You started working the streets at 13? And who raised you?
Who raised me? My uncle.
Your uncle?
So I was out here starting from 13 to now, raised in the Nickerson Gardens.
Yeah, South Central LA.
Projects. Mm-hmm.
So you're 16 now?
Yeah.
And so you're working Figueroa Street?
Yeah, I work in Europe. I don't work it as much, but I work almost like every night, every day. It's a struggle. Like, I would want to get out of this, like, so bad. It's a lot that comes with you working on Fig. You're risking your life every day. So it's like, I don't know. I'm going to make something out of myself one day, though.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to make something out of myself one day, though.
That's good. You're in school still?
No, I graduated because I did homeschool. So I graduated already.
So you're 16, but you graduated high school already?
Mm-hmm.
You're a good student?
Yep, I wanted to graduate early because I know what I do, and I can't do that at the same time, and I'm not going to be a fail in life because I want to work on Fig, you know, so I had to do both at the same time. And that's what I did, and yeah, it got me somewhere, though.
So your childhood sounds very rough because you lost your parents.
Yeah.
How was it after your dad went to prison and you lost your mom?
It was hard because even though my mom and dad used to fight a lot, I was so close with my dad and I was so close with my mom. If my mama didn't have it, my daddy did. If my daddy didn't have it, my mama did. So it was like, it hurt me to see both of them leave me. It was like, what am I gonna do now? And I got little sisters that I have to raise. I got brothers that I gotta raise. I got a kid.
You have a child?
Yeah, he's 1. His name is Ajante.
All right, this is I'm gonna just show y'all something before we get into the BJ investigate shit, right? Because I almost want to preface BJ's video with just this piece that I have here because I want y'all to understand this because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Just how BJ is like, yo, I'll be calling the FBI and and Mark later, and it's like it's something about this guy though. He's a freakazoid. Right? And he needs to be investigated. Straight up. Now, this is what we going to do. I'm going to show you something. Right? This was crazy. This was wild to me. Hold on. We going to do, watch this, bro. Boom. All right. Yo, peep this. Now, y'all just seen Shorty, right? That was Shorty. Boom. Right there across my screen. Oh, yo, watch this, bro. And this is what I mean about, like, you shouldn't even be able to do this shit with any underage kids. It should be like a law against this. They don't have no parents or no nothing, then they off limits. You should not be able to do this. Watch this shit. Watch this shit.
All right, China. China, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Oakland.
Oakland?
Mm-hmm.
And tell me about your family. You had both your parents when you grew up?
My mom died around when I was like 7. She died because my dad was beating on her and stuff, beating her up. And he ended up killing her, so now he's in jail for life. So really, I had to go on my own and do everything on my own. Starting at 13, 16 now. Been doing this 3 years.
You started working the streets at 13?
Yo, peep this shit. He got the nerve to... Yo, peep this, y'all. This shorty mom.
All right, Harmony and Nina. So about a month ago, Harmony, you and I did a little talk here, and you told me your name was China. You told me some other things, and some of those things you told me weren't 100% true, right?
All of it wasn't true.
Well, some of it was true.
Some of it was true.
You're working Figueroa.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, but you don't have a 13-year-old sister who's doing this, and you're in fact 13.
My little sister, 8 years old.
9.
No, she's 9 years old now.
9 years old?
Forgot about that. She getting old. She back at home. I'm from Kansas. Nowhere near Oakland.
You're from Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. That's 8-9 hours from here on a plane. So, I don't know.
So you ran away.
So homie got hit with the Oli Wapti by a 13-year-old. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Then she doubled back with her mom. Her mom like, yo, clean this the fuck up. Clean this up. All that shit you was talking, all that was a lie. Yeah, you was doing what you was doing. I don't even know if her mom know that she was actually doing that. To be real. When you see her mom, you know how she look up, I don't even know if her mom knew she was, I think her mom knew she was wayward and all the whole shit. I don't think her mom knew she was street walking and all that, right? But she lied. The whole thing was a lie, except for her street walking. She got a bag off of Mark Later because I'm sure he paid her. Because if he's not, then you even more sick, right? I'm sure he paid her. And she's sitting up here lying to you, but you so thirsty. You so fucking thirsty because you like this shit. It's not about no awareness or trying to shed light on nothing. It's because you like this and you're a creep. You're a creep. And this is what BJ was talking about. You's a freak, bro. Point blank. I don't know how to feel about her mom. We gonna play this a little more. I don't know how to feel about her mom. I'm gonna keep it real. Cause like, how does this happen?
Away?
Yeah.
When did you run away?
I started running away back at home in Wichita, which led me here.
Excuse me.
To get
Shit from Wichita, Kansas, gang. Wichita, Kansas. She said she had a 1-year-old. She told this nigga she had a 1-year-old. Stupid Mark Later. Thirsty Mark Later. Degenerate ass Mark Later. Ew, bro. Who even want to hear these stories? With all due respect, who want to hear these stories? Let's see, though. Because probably y'all do, too. Who want to see these stories? 1.4 million people want to see these stories. 1.4 million. Bro got hit with the okie doke. I want to get on her mom so bad. But I'm Muslim. I don't know what she is, but just I can't do that. But like I'm really confused at what this is too. How does this happen where your 12-year-old, your 13-year-old can find her way to Los Angeles, find herself in front of this creep who exploits her? I'm just so confused, and it'd be crazy. It's like, oh, little girl's fast and all this. I'm starting to feel a way about this. Not even like, oh, I don't feel a way, like this is not, it's not right. But I'm starting to feel a real way about this. And then it's just being paraded across niggas on no jumper here and there, popping it. And what the fuck? What's going on for real? The fuck? Y'all niggas creeps, gang. I'm not even gonna lie to nobody. She looks like, shout out Gangland Nat in the building. My girl. Shout out Damn Homie in this motherfucker. What it do, DH? Damn Homie in the building. Hardcore, what it do? Stephen Allen in the building. SoCal, what it do? My bad, y'all. I'm not even reading y'all shit. I'm just Mel Strain Reviews, what it do, what it do. Keith, my dog, what's happening? My bad, I'm not even reading y'all shit. I'm just sitting over here because I did this by myself. I want to make a video on Just Neem. Everybody, if y'all not subbed up to @Just Neem, make sure y'all do so right now. If one of my mods could drop that in the chat so I could pin it to the top, because I really want y'all to sub up over there because I'm doing everything over there. I could do whatever on that channel. You feel me? And because I'm about to get on, bro. I'm telling y'all, I got stupid clips. Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer. Cynthia, boogie to the groove now. Hey, I got stupid clips, bro. When I tell y'all I was just literally combing through this shit, I was going crazy, bro. And I'm just like, oh, this is wild. I was like, I understand where BJ is coming from, because I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like, damn, she be on niggas, like, you know what I mean? But now I understand. I do. Hey, yeah, man. Fucking nigga talking about. Nikki, what's the word? Boom. Shout out my girl. I'm about to pin Gangland Nat chat up there. Y'all go sub up to Just Neem, please. Everybody. Shout out Gangland DJ with $4.99 on the 40. He said, her runaway resume makes me think she trusted the wrong weird grown man and her mom just left in the dark. She looks genuinely hurt and like she has. But that's the thing. She does. But we gonna walk this down a little more. How long we been here? It's 5. Oh, it's 5. All right, we just gonna get into some shit before we get into this BJ shit. Y'all better respect cousin BJ. Shout out cousin BJ. Y'all better respect cousin BJ. On gang. She the only one really doing something about something out here. Straight up. Now look, this the thing though, DJ. I felt that way too. And then because low key I watched, not even like that, but I watched it just on some legitimate research shit. I watched a lot of these. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I watched this here, you know what I'm saying? I see the symbolism. She got the all I see this, right? And like I said, I don't want to be owner or nothing like too much. You feel me? But I don't know. We gonna play this a little more. You feel me? We'll play this a little more.
Get away from running away, but then I started running away out here.
To get away from what?
To get away from like all that running away and stuff that I was doing back at home. I had to come here because it was like my mom wanted to get me away from stuff that she knew I was gonna keep running.
Harmony likes attention, so I thought that moving her out here to LA with me, which was where I was living at the time, we've always had dreams of her going to the...
Okay, real quick, boom, real quick right there. Harmony likes attention, no disrespect at all, but it's like, yo, you are supposed to be saving your daughter. You're supposed to be saving your daughter. I'm a father, bro. And I'm just in my head, it's just like, it's almost like she like throwing her under the bus a little bit. She likes attention. Yo, so what? Where does that come from is the question for me. She wants attention so bad. So where does that come from? Because it comes from something, right? And you just do that on here. First off, I don't know what mother sits word daughter on here like this. And I'm talking about, and I don't know, cause like I don't want to sound foul or nothing, but it's like, yo, okay, you want to double back and you gotta right your wrongs, cool. I'm gonna sit off camera, stupid ass child, and I mean that with no disrespect, but I'm talking about if this was my kid with your stupid ass coming up here doing all this shit, embarrassing me, you sit on that camera and tell them how you was lying. But she up here talking about, like, she likes attention. Like, what is that? You're responsible for her. You're responsible for her. That is like, you know what I'm saying? That's a little weird to me. It's a little weird to me, bro. Straight up. I know how my mom was with my sisters. Like, man, what, dude? What? Yo, I be telling y'all all the time, those of y'all who follow me for real, who really know my content, who be on the lives and shit, tell y'all my pops was a loke, right? You know what he told me and my brothers? Yo, keep your sisters off the pole. That was a euphemism for like out the streets, not in strip clubs, not whoring. Respectable women. That's what that was. That's what he was telling us. It's like, yo, that's the main objective. She wiggled her way into doing this, and you know what I'm saying? And she was lying about shit, whatever. I don't know. And that's the thing, too. It's like, bro, it's just confusing. All this shit is nasty, man. Y'all be out here ready for that clout. Niggas be ready for clout, bro. It's just, I don't understand. I don't know. Let's continue, though, because I'm just confused. Shout out my cousin in the building, Big Bad Drea the Virgo. Watch your mouth. Talk about Drea the Virgo. I don't know. All this shit this shit ain't cool.
Millennial dance complex, and her dancing with Matt, Stephanie, and
I'm gonna run that back. She's name dropping Matt Stephanie. I don't know who the fuck that is. With all due respect, I don't know who the fuck Matt Stephanie is. See her on camera. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'm about to run this back, though. I don't know, dog. I don't want to say too much. I don't know.
attention. So
Yeah, that's
To get away from what?
To get away from like all that running away and stuff that I was doing back at home, I had to come here because it was like my mom wanted to get me away from stuff that she knew I was gonna keep running.
Harmony likes attention, so I thought that moving her out here to LA with me, which was where I was living at the time, we've always had dreams of her going to the Millennial Dance Complex and her dancing with Matt, Stephanie at that studio.
She's a good dancer?
Yes, she's a great dancer. And so I went out there and, we checked out the studio and wanted to get her enrolled in that. And we got her signed up at the YMCA downtown. And, I spoiled her a lot throughout the time. She came out here, she knew everything, and just trying to get her, not trying to punish her for her past, but trying to just move on from it and do something different.
What made you want to run away in the first place?
Attention. Not even attention. Attention.
Yeah.
Because if I'm
Mom
not
works
getting
a lot.
yeah, she works a lot. So it's like, as much as she
seeing all that. This is what I'm gonna tell you too. Gang. This is what I'm gonna tell you too, right? Don't answer no questions for me. She's sitting up there, it's like all this seemed kind of rehearsed too. Everybody nasty. I don't know, bro. Cause her mom's sitting up here like, attention. Let her answer for herself. But anyway, I'm getting off the shit. So look. Y'all, I've seen enough of that. Y'all seen enough of that. So this is what we're gonna do though. Brody's a sicko. So this is what we're gonna do. So y'all seen that, boom. Y'all seen the first one, right? Boom. She like, yeah, I'm 12. My daddy killed somebody. Woo. He locked up for life. All this. Woo. Boom. That's that, right? Then we seen a double back with moms. Mom's like, stop lying, or whatever story moms wanted her to give to the people. That's what I'll say. Straight up. Again, my whole thing is like, yo, you don't have no criteria or no nothing about how you go about conducting these interviews. Again, these are underage children. These are children. It's not underage children. They're children, right? Teenagers and shit. So look, this was Shorty was 13. Shorty was 13. Now this is like a year later. She 14, and homie triples back on her after the interview with her mom. That's weird to me. Why are you keeping in contact with Shorty? Yo, you got the story out there the one time, right? Bow. You say that's your whole objective is to get the story so people can know. So we know about China, Harmony. We know about her. So why do you keep going back? It's weird, but I'm going to run this.
All right, China. I mean, Harmony.
Hi.
Harmony, how are you?
I'm good.
Bro, why that's funny, my nigga? Why that's funny? She told you her name was China. She doubled back with her mom. Her name is Harmony. And you like, China, I mean Harmony. Why is that funny? And that's a 14-year-old you sitting in front of. Creep. Creep. You talking about? This nigga's a weirdo, gang. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the third content. The third content with Harmony. That's weird, dog. And I would excuse the second one on some shit like, yo, her mom wanted her to come up here and rectify the situation. Right? But yo, okay, you got the story out there the first time. This is so we'll say 2. We'll just X the one with her mom out. It's the second time. Come on, gang.
So, Harmony, tell me what has been going on in your life. You've had a crazy life for a 13. You're now 14 years old, right?
Yeah, it's been a real story.
Tell me what's going on.
So lately, I have been back in LA, but I've stopped everything that I was doing.
So you're back in LA for what reason? Because last time we did that interview with your mom, you ended up going back to Kansas City with her.
Yeah, I'm back out here because I'm going through a lot of stuff with the system and stuff.
Look how grown Shorty look. Life, I had your ass whooped the fuck out. Ugh. That shit saddens my heart, bro. Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty, man. And not even trying, not too much on Shorty, bro. But like, you know what I mean? What, she about what? Probably 18 now. But at the time, like, that's wild. Look at her, bro. I could see the life in her face. You understand me, bro? I see the life in her face, bro. I'm talking about lived life, stress, worry, anxiety. She 14, gang. Somebody in the chat said, I think Mark getting paid to do this, it might be bigger than we think. That's deep, bro. That's deep. I'm going to be honest with you. But you also want to know what I think? I think some shit don't even be conspiracy theory. It be surface, gang. That's what I believe. Some shit is just surface. Some people are just creeps. It just is what it is. Up, down, right, left, good, bad. nice mean. It just is what it is. You could be right. You could be right. It could be deeper than that. But it's just like when I look at his whole platform and all that, I just think that some people are intrigued and interested in weird shit. It gets them off. It's like Kiwi Head. It's like Kiwi Head. Kiwi Head is so like immersed in this like gangbang hood politic. Oh yeah, the dead homies and this, that, and the other. And it's like, yo, those of us who come from this shit won't glorify that shit because it's nothing to be glorified. When you really been in this shit, you know what it's about. I got more dead homies than living homies. Niggas just be like, oh, the dead hubbies. Niggas just throw that shit around on podcasts and shit. How much dead homies you got? For real. We living in a whole nother day and age. You know what I'm saying? And the creeps have platforms. And the creeps have money. And, you know what I'm saying? You could be right. This shit could be some deeper shit, but I don't know. I don't believe that. My opinion, I don't believe it's no deeper than that. I don't think there's no psyop. I think that this is just him. I think it's just him. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube because it's not. We're not doing. I'm here. I felt the way about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we go get into BJ's video in a second. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube, man. We're going to get in a BJ video in a second. But I just wanted to show y'all this. Again, this is the third video he did with this shorty. This child. Let's continue, though. Shout out everybody sending snaps on the 40. Matter of fact, somebody sent some Dairy Clan. Shout out Dairy Clan. Dairy Clan sent some shit earlier, but I don't think I read it. Damn. If you did, Dairy Clan, my bad, ganger. My bad. Shout out to the chat though. My people's in here. Marlene, what it do? Pat, what's the word? Calm down, Pat in here. Bam Flacco, what's the word? KB360, what's the deal, foolie? My motherfucking dog. I haven't seen him in a long time. You said I haven't seen him this upset in a long time. Someone just tell you, bro. I'm not even like, yeah, it's upset, but it's like disturbed. It's disturbed. Just thinking like, damn, bro, we literally live in a world where niggas can sit up and be hearing topics like this and be laughing at shit like, oh ha or whatever, or somebody like this can platform these women and make money off of them, and nobody has nothing to say except for BJ. Ain't nobody say nothing. Nobody says nothing about this, but BJ investigates. And then she got to be a Karen and this, that, and the other. It's fucking disgusting. It is. It's disgusting. Not trying to be on shorty mom or nothing like that, man. You know what I mean? But you failed her. You failed her, shorty. You failed her. Like, that shit is sad. And now she being exploited by creeps. That shit weak. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube though, man. What's up with y'all? Y'all cool? Y'all in here kicking it? Or whatever. Y'all niggas can bounce. Bam Flacco, what's the word? Bam Flacco, shout out Bam Flacco with 240. He said, these interviews are borderline criminal. But that's what I mean though. No, but I think like, could that be a crime? Like, yo, you putting this under, first off, it's illegal to be underage streetwalker, but you're going to put her on camera. You're going to pay her for the interview. You're going to make money off the interview. And this is illegal. Like, come on, fool. Not only on like, yo, you can't, like, prostitution isn't legal, right? But underage prostitution is a whole nother fucking thing. And you sitting up here, you let these chicks be dressed the way they be dressed and all that. Ugh. Just gross. Let's continue though, real quick, and then you know what I'm saying. Then we go.
Legal
like
system,
that,
right?
the legal system. So I'm back out here, but I prefer to be at home. But
Bonk.
You want to be home with your family and
yeah, but
mom.
what they're doing, it's hard for me to do any, like, to just, get back out there and just, I can't keep going back and forth. So
So you go back to your family, but you end up getting pulled back to Los Angeles
yeah,
because of
because they don't want me with my mom, and it's no reason they should not want me with my mom.
so there was no abuse in your.
And just real quick, you know how I was saying nothing about her mom, but you know how I was just saying, what's up with that? That sounds away. They don't want me with my mom. Why they don't want you with your mom? Again, I asked, how did her mom let any of this happen? But I'm gonna leave it there. Straight up.
Your childhood, there was no your dad was a
Yeah.
good father, and
No,
your
he
mom
wasn't.
she was busy working a lot when she was
Yeah.
younger, but now she's at home with your sister.
Her dad was not a good father if she ended up like this. Wrong. Wrong. No, he wasn't a good father. Just gotta throw that out there because I'm a good dad. I'm a good father. Fuck. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm gonna say something that y'all might not even agree with. I'm gonna say something y'all might not even agree with, right? Straight up. Y'all might not understand this. Everybody in the chat, 130 of y'all, whatever. I'm gonna say some shit y'all might not understand. I'll take your ass out of here before I let the streets. That probably sound crazy. I'll get your ass the fuck up out of here before I let the streets claim you. Straight up. Fuck type new age parenting this is that's going on. Nigga, I'll be damned. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck. Get your ass up out of here myself.
I'm starting to do better with being around her kids, and
And you have a good relationship with your mom.
yeah, I have a good relationship with her. It can be better, but I have a good relationship with her as far as us and love and loyalty. But that was one of the main reasons why I was out there, even on the streets before, because I was, a person that don't know nothing or do know, but don't know a lot or don't get attention or stuff like that, or don't get the love that they need at the time, gonna seek somewhere else for other stuff like that. And
Why do you think you ran away in the first place?
because the whole reason was because my mom wasn't giving me no attention, and
Because she was busy working.
she was busy working, or busy doing what,
She traveled for work.
yeah. And even when we moved out here, she
traveled for work. Probably a conversation that he had with this 14-year-old off camera, because why do you just throw that out there? She traveled for work. Why you don't let her say that? That's weird. You understand what I'm saying? All this shit is fucking weird, bro. It's weird. Niggas be like, you crazy, man. This shit nasty.
she had a boyfriend or whatever, so it was a lot going
So
on.
you're living in LA,
She had a boyfriend or whatever. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Now, I'm going to get to this last video, gang. I'm going to get into this. Pardon me. I'm going to get into this last video before we get into the BJ Investigates video. I'll probably let a lot of that run too. I'll make some commentary here, but it's this last video. That's the third video I just played for y'all that Mark Leta did with this specific underage prostitute. Now, mind you, he's done this with multiple, but this was the one that struck me the most, right? Having her come on there, you paid her, she lied about everything, she doubled back with her mom, try to clean it up, double back again, like, and then this.
All right, Harmony, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back. It's nice to see you again.
Me too.
So you wanted to kind of explain what happened with the story you were talking about, how you got pregnant and so on.
Yeah, so, okay. Basically, when I started messing around with hoeing and stuff like that, prostituting, I met somebody, but before I was even prostituting or anything like that, I had met him at the mall. And he had approached me, said he was 18 and stuff, and said he was just lying about everything about him. So then some months later, once I started getting more into prostituting and stuff, I ended up seeing him, and when I see him, I ended up going with him and being with him. So I was with him and another girl. And I was with him for some months, and it got to a point where I started to see like he was like a pervertish, like I started to see like pedophile-ish type things. Like he would go around his daughter and he would do weird stuff like.
How much did she age in the last year? All of this has been in the span of a year and a half. All of this. So this is what I'm trying to show y'all. Like, yo, this is almost predatory if you ask me. I'm going to tell you this too. I don't care if she reached out to you. She's a fucking kid. I don't care if she hitting you like, y'all want to come up there and tell my story. That's predatory if you ask me. What you talking about? We not even going, man, I want to do the whole video that I'm going to do on Just Neem right now. But I'm getting too deep into the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, he's a sicko. He's a sicko.
Stuff you wouldn't see no father do to his child, or, you know, little sneaky stuff like that. And I don't know, it just was weird. So me and the girl that was there used to talk about it, like, that's weird, you know, like, he's weird. Like, but it was just the fact that, I don't know, he was just weird. So.
Did he know you were 13 at the time?
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
This is still a child. I'm just tripping, bro. Shorty's 14. Shorty's 14 years old, gang. What?
Yeah.
Because you could pass for 20. You could pass for 18 or 20 very easily.
Yeah, but
And on that note, I'm a low-key slide. I'm going to play that one more time for y'all so y'all can hear what bro said. Freak-ass, creep-ass nigga.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. Yeah.
Because you could pass for 20. You could pass for 18 or 20 very easily.
Yeah, but I told him, like, about me. Like, he...
You could pass for 18 or 20 easily. Like, come on, fool. Come on, fool. Wait till I'm gonna drop this video, or I haven't did it yet, but bro, I got these clips. These clips I have are fucking wild. The shit he asked these underage street workers, like, bro, that's so fucking inappropriate. So inappropriate. But all right, man. And I did all that for an hour. I did all that for an hour. Sick as fuck. Facts, sick as fuck. Shout out to chat, man. Langston in this motherfucker. Mike B, what it do? Rando, what's the word? Heen Brooks. Shout out all the good people in the chat. Again, I did that for an hour. I just got lost in the shit. I'm just like, bruh, this is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't want to say it's nothing I could do, but I'm just like, you know, I sit up here and this shit cross my screen, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Nova Mama Tania, and whoop, and this, that, and the other. And then it's like you see this shit, and it's just like, damn, it's like a real ass thing. Again, I'm gonna just let y'all know I never seen no underage streetwalker, bro. I stayed off 59th in Vermont by the Brims, by the Hoovers, the Menlos, all the shit. Used to mob to my brother's house on 46th in Hoover, all that. I never saw this. I never saw no underage streetwalkers. I haven't. And I don't know about any of y'all who's in the chat who from LA or whatever. I never seen any of that. I just haven't. You know what I mean? No need for me to lie or anything. Seen a lot of shit out there on Fig. But I never saw no kids out there on Fig. And it's just, you could tell when you see something, it looks young. Or I just never saw that. And this shit to me is just wild. And niggas making content on it, this, that, and the other, but nobody could do anything about it. It's just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Shout out everybody sending snaps on the 40. We gonna get into BJ's video. Cause BJ be cooking, man. I'm not mad at BJ. I never was, but like I really understand what I really understand. That's what I'm gonna say. Straight up. What's up? Y'all good in the chat though? One's in the chat if everybody good. Y'all let me know what's up. Everybody good in the chat? One's in the chat? Cause I'm just kinda doing a thing. Y'all go sub up to the backup channel if y'all haven't already. It's not even a backup. That's my second channel. It's not a backup. Ain't no backup, man. Ain't no backup, man. Shout out my nigga Gangland Duda in the building. Nigga pocket dialed me. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out my girl Steffi Weffy. Dragging that. All through the chat. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Shout out Steffi Weffy with 20 on that 40. You know what I'm talking about? She said she said 20 on the 40. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out my girl, man. Appreciate Steffi Weffy. Always supporting. I'll be seeing Steffi in the chat doing it up. She be in the YouTube streets. Shout out my girl though. Down with soft white, no jumper, Gangland, BJ in the share. I pray Adam's daughter to be half of what BJ is. Gush, I'll be seeing you in No Jumper chat, Gush. Shout out you that I even mentioned you. But I'll be seeing you in No Jumper chat. You be like doing it up. I thought you was like a stan. Ain't you like a stan? All right, but shout out cousin BJ, man. We gonna get into this content. Y'all good though? Everybody good? Everybody good. On my soul. Everybody good. Everybody good. All right. I like that. I'm feeling like Cheese Mary. Yeah, I'm about to smoke something too. I'm about to smoke me something. Get to this BJ video. All right, shout out y'all, man. Cool. So we gonna do it like this. Look, cousin BJ be slaying, huh? She look like artificial intelligence, gang. If you gonna lie. Like, hey, your skin's so smooth. Hold on. Yeah. Look at all my imperfections. I got gray hairs, boogers in my nose. No, I'm just like, because if BJ be polished, boy, what is you talking about? All right.
Me all day. Yes, FBI. Yes, cops down the street. Yes, no, yep, you can call me back.
Press 1 for blah, blah, blah.
Like, it's taken everything in me, y'all. Everything in me.
Please hold while your call is transferred to a police operator.
Please do not send any hate or honestly comments of any kind to anyone.
Hey, whoever nice with the graphics and all that, whoever, somebody want to make me an intro for the Just Neem channel, y'all let me know, man. Let me know, because I need that. I need all the help I could get. I'm about to make a flyer in the community section for anybody who want to get down with the team, man. Let me know.
In this video on behalf of me or yourself. The purpose of this video is to give my commentary and opinion on matters of public concern. Thank you. Order. Y'all, I got an update. Hate to have to do it this soon. Let's just jump right into it. My that surprise witness brush. Coming soon.
That surprise witness emotional support brush not yet available. Subscribe to learn more information. Actual final design may vary.
So the last time we talked about Nova, it wasn't that long ago. Just to remind you, I had some concerns. Primary to the concerns that I had were the creepy adults around her.
So if the homie be like, oh, that's her, I'm going.
For example, her own parents, her family, her own parents. She has apparently an absent father. And I mean, her mom, we already talked about this. I'm not getting into it today.
A lot of people used to tell me, like, stop giving your daughter clout. I'm like, clout? This is our real life. Like, yes, clout now.
But that wasn't the only adults. Those weren't the only adults I was worried about. I was also worried about some other adults, namely a few podcasters, two of them with very large platforms, Mark Leta, Adam Grand Mason. Mark Leta, I feel, in my opinion, put this child, Nova, in an inappropriate position and showed her to the world, himself on his channel, on his platform in an inappropriate way, and kind of made her famous, made her more vulnerable in some ways, in my opinion. Because she is so famous, she leaves the house and people recognize her from social media, all that. I was also concerned about Adam 1622 Grand Mason, who has his own.
And real quick, right? She just talking about Nova. She's just talking about Nova. Again, I went through the rabbit hole today. Yo, it's mad underage prostitutes and it's all of them are on Fig. Literally, all of them are on Fig. That he platformed. That shit is dangerous in itself. Not only just Nova, like, oh, putting her in danger. He's putting all these kids in danger, putting them on his platform. Just something to think about, bro. Just something to think about.
Own history with Mark Leta.
Today, I'm taking a dip into some deep, soft, white underbelly lore. You hit me up. You said, do you want to interview the devil?
So Mark, I asked Mark, because I asked Mark, and I looked up Mark interviews, and I saw that that you interviewed him. And I asked him to connect me to you. And so Mark reaches out to you and says, hey, do you interested in doing a podcast with you? I guess your response was I know the devil reincarnated. And then he calls me.
You think
and he's
I
like,
said that?
That's what Mark said.
Did I really say that?
Yeah, you responded to him in a text message.
Why would I say that? That doesn't sound like something I would say.
Well, that's what people were calling me on the internet.
Let me look at my text with Mark.
So then Mark tells me, he's like, well, Adam called you the devil. Doesn't look like he's interested in doing a podcast with you.
Because Mark reached out and thought that, that.
Oh, I fuck with the devil. This is well known.
He said that. Anyway, weirdo creep behavior, in my opinion. But in particular with this story, with the Nova story, my concerns had to do with the fact that, in my opinion, Adam 2216, Grand Mason of Nashua, is putting Nova also, again, yet more threatening, more dangerous situations by having her come on his channel and talk about a very serious child trafficking RICO going on and putting the microphone right. Remember, I was worried about that. He wasn't the only one. Whack 100, another podcaster. He also was throwing Nova's name around in this Hoover RICO indictment, and it didn't end there. Anybody else who wasn't saying stuff like that was saying, you know, she's fast and grown and thrusting herself into the lifestyle. Remember, you know, had all these concerns about the adults around her. And then also supposed literal, you know what, members. I don't know what I'm even allowed to say over here, but, you know, members of, we'll call it Tangs or Fangs, you know, with a G at the beginning of the word. ATM Richie, remember this clown? This was one of my top primary calls to action in my last 2 documentaries on this issue. It was, can we get this man investigated? Everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but he was saying some grotesque and detestable things. He said he had locked women up in dog cages. He said that he had put cigarettes out on women who disobeyed him. He forced them to call him daddy while they were getting scalded with the scalding water. I mean, all kinds of horrible things. Dog kennels, cat food. That was years ago. With the Nova situation rolls around. I just want to remind everybody, and maybe just tell you for the first time if you didn't know, Nova's name, including her official government name, which is public knowledge because she's been reported missing so many times to the public, is never mentioned in these publicly available Hoover indictments. Okay, her name's never mentioned. So as far as the public is concerned, we truly have no idea if Nova for sure is actually in any way implicated in this Hoover indictment. The people who put that out there to the public, to me, I'll say, who I found this out from, were Whack 100 and ATM Richie, by way of Adam Grand Mason, because, you know, he platforms it all. So it was this ATM Richie who said Nova better not be testifying against anybody. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays.
Nova know what time it is. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays. Dead homies. Her and her punk ass mama.
And that was one of the things that I kept highlighting, but that isn't the only time that he made supposedly threatening remarks about Nova and her mom. Okay, so I'm like, look, this guy hasn't been picked up with the Hoover indictment. Okay, nobody picked him up. Are they asking him questions? Are they investigating into this man? Because if they're not, I think they need to be. He was just out walking free. Now, I want to be very clear. I was not the only person saying this stuff, and I was far from the first. I was far from the first person saying this stuff. I also heard other commentators talking about it weeks before I ever talked about it. WIG TV. Other people were saying ATM Richie needs to shut up. He's going to get in trouble. ATM Richie is going to let his mouth overload his mouth write the check that the can't cash. You know, like the whole you know, adages. Like he needs to shut up. And there was a large.
I said that shit too. Those of you who follow my channel, I said that when I reacted to this one clip. I said, yo, he's going down. I said they gonna use all this shit against him. He told niggas he was a kingpin. That's what he told him. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. My good people, man. My good people. We in here a little later than usual. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, though. I'm trying to get some late night streams going. Feel me? I gotta like sleep during the day or something, cause I'll be working out top of the morning and all that. But we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. Shout out all the good people in the chat, man.
Large amount of people. I mean, I don't know, a few. I'll say a few. There was a few people who were saying he's just joking. Like, that's not even real. Like, he doesn't do any of that stuff. Like, he's never done that. Like, he's just trying to get clout and clicks. And honestly, that's why I started saying it's all for clicks and clout until it's 15 to life. Everything's content till it's 15 to 20. Okay. So, and I'm not saying that anything I said had anything to do with it. I'm not saying that my video had anything to do with it, but it does appear like maybe ATM Richie is in fact and indeed under investigation. Before we get into that, I want to circle back around to Nova because I have some updates there. I have some updates on the older concerns that I just mentioned. We just recapped. And I also have a whole new brand new concern, which thankfully now has been resolved, but I wanted to update everybody over here on this channel. I've been doing updates on my other channel, but I wanted to put it over here as well. So the other day, it was, I believe, October 9th. Today on the time, yeah, okay. So a few weeks ago, few weeks ago, I was sitting down to do my makeup one morning. And while I'm doing my makeup, I like to have some YouTube video or something playing. So I'm just, I pull up YouTube. And right there on my front page, suggested to me, was a new vlog post from none other than Nova. And this is on the heels of my 2 videos coming out, and I just wanted to see, what was going on with her. I do not watch every video she posts. I have not watched every video that she's ever posted, but on this particular day, I was like, let me check in with what Nova's doing. It was like a day in my life or something like that. So I click on the video, and first and foremost, it appears that she's doing things in the video which are, in my opinion, don't appear to be statutorily allowed, maybe against the law. Like, for example, driving. She's 15 years old at the time that the video came out, and she's in California. I don't think you can drive by yourself in a car legally in California at 15 years old. So, that there's that. Then I, whatever. Okay, fine. I'm going to keep watching the video. I keep watching the video. And I'm just wondering, this car, whose car she's driving? Is it her car? There's all this speculation around that Mark Laita is the one that bought her that car or gave her the money for that car. Now, me personally, I don't know where she got that money from. I have reason to believe that she's making money, so I don't know why she couldn't have bought her own car. But I don't know. I don't know how Mark Laita has anything to do with that, but I did wonder that, like, who bought that car?
She did not help me get this car. I did the interview, Mark gave me the money, and I got my car.
Whose car is it for? Is it hers? If so, then, it can't be insured, because why would an insurance company insure it? I don't know. Anyway, there's other stuff going on in the video, like, that appeared to be, like, maybe not legal, like substance consumption, including 420 and the gummy variety to my memory. I'm doing this off memory. And then she's also appeared to have some type of canister with, like, a gas of some sort in it.
Look, y'all better stay off the internet, gang. Stay off the internet. Y'all see the way BJ busting this down? She's driving around with a car. She's 15. I don't think you have a license at 15. You can, yo, why are you putting any of this online any damn way? Where is your mom? Where's your mom, bro? Where's your mom? Get them niggas, BJ. Straight up. Get them niggas, BJ.
And she was taking, inhaling from it. And I don't think that's the first video that she did that in either. Because I think we also included a video of a Help Me where she was doing that in the previous document. She's, Yes, I don't even think I can actually show it, but the caption is just #HelpMe. And we've been here before. She's doing what appears to be, I don't even know if I could say it. You know what? I could throw up a screenshot. Of what it is, and it's Adam Grant Mason, incidentally. Keep that later. But that's what I think, is going on in the picture. That's what it appears to me. So that was a little bit alarming. And
run that back. Adam Grant Mason doing what?
It's Adam Grant Mason, incidentally. Keep that later. But that's what I think, is going on in the picture. That's what it appears to me. So that was a little bit alarming. And then in addition, there was the most alarming to me, it just disgusted me, was that Nova, and remember, the way that she was originally described when she first came on the scene of YouTube was a teenage or a 13-year-old prostitute. So she's also talked, this is all recap, but she's talked openly, publicly with her mother and Mark Laita about selling content. And her Instagram accounts will get deleted because they are child blank. That also reminds me, like, didn't Instagram account get deleted for child blankography? And like, I mean, I know that was years and years ago, and like terms and conditions and algorithms and things change like every day, but like just, foreshadowing how hard it is to get some stuff taken down. It's shocking that, someone's would be taken down without any of that on there. But anyway, you need to take the part out. Anyway, so there was another really disgusting and grotesque, alarming thing that happened in the video, and it was while Nova was sitting in that car, she is apparently approached by a man on the street. Now, the man isn't in the camera lens angle. You can't see him, but he walks up within earshot at least and says pretty much propositions Nova, like, are you working, or, whatever. And he offers Nova $60. 60 U.S.
Bro, and that's a whole nother thing. Like when I was going down this rabbit hole of Mark Lata's underage institution content, like, yo, the rates, and I'm not making a joke, but never mind, I don't even want to say that because it's, I don't even know.
American dollars to perform a vile and grotesque illegal sexual act. And again, she's 15 years old in this video, as far as I know, and she declines, thankfully. She's like, no, I don't want to do that because it would hurt. So I had pretty much seen all I needed to see from the video at that point. I mean, it's like a certain feeling of helplessness where there's really nothing you can do. And this is just being like literally forced upon me. Like, sure, I clicked on the video, but I had no reason to believe that there was going to be a man, offering the $60. That alone was enough. But then something else even worse happened. I'll tell you what it is. So throughout this video, again, I'm doing this from memory, but throughout this video vlog, this day in my life thing, it has this like watermark across the bottom. You could call it a watermark, an overlay, you might call it, but it's like basically like someone has in the editing process gone in and typed a word or, typed this thing down in the lower like third of the video. And what they typed down there was a Twitter account handle. So it was like, follow me on Twitter at Nova whatever. Okay, now this Twitter account, just full disclaimer, it's been deleted, it's been suspended, it's not up anymore. But we're rewinding a few weeks. So this was like October 9th. So I'm like, all right, let me go to the Twitter account. So I go to the Twitter account, which is a Twitter account, right? I didn't go to I didn't go to a Kik or a Kik or a Omegle or a Telegram. I went to twitter.com, x.com. And as soon as I got to the Twitter, there was not much posted on it. There were no posts. The only thing posted was 3 separate, I believe, videos, maybe pictures. I don't even remember. Pictures or videos, I don't know. But it was still screen no matter what. It wasn't playing. So whatever it was a still screen and I didn't press play. 3 separate posts of, let me put this in a way that I'm allowed to say, things that if you tried to look it up, that would be a crime. Okay. Things that if you went out of your way to find this material and you knew what you were looking for, like if you typed in the description of what this was, oh, you're getting in trouble. Okay. So I'm not sure, again, all innocent until proven guilty, and I don't know who posted it. All right. I'm just laying out how it came across, unfortunately, my irises and my retinas, because I never, ever in my life wanted to see this. Okay. So 3 separate things instantly. I waste absolutely no time at all whatsoever. Report it to Twitter, report it to Twitter, report it to Twitter. When you report something to Twitter, it disappears for you. It goes away. You reported this, it'll say. Now, there's a little button off to the side that apparently I guess you press view. I wasn't pressing that button. So as I'm looking at this Twitter account, it was completely no media that I could see anymore. You reported this post, you reported this post, you reported this post. Okay. So then I'm like, all right, well, that was terrifying, horrifying. I was sick. I started crying. I started actually crying and shaking. My whole day was messed up. I'm still like, I don't like to think about it. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't even really want to think about, was it a video? Was it a picture? I'm trying to erase it. I'm trying to erase it from my mind. But I do want to update y'all with how serious this situation has gotten. It was already a serious situation. I already said that I think her life is in danger. And then since I made that video, since that video came out, on a regular social media website, a regular social media account is Twitter.
Hype me up.
This is Twitter. So I reported it, and I'm like, well, this is certainly a crime. Certainly, it's a.
Shout out Sexy Name this month telling y'all to hype me up. Hype me the up. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. What I need y'all to do, anybody who have not subbed up to @JustNeem, go to that link. Gangland Nat got it pinned at the top of the chat. Please smash that link and subscribe to the second channel, bro. We got good content going up over there too. You feel me? Y'all like this shit? Y'all gonna love that. Y'all gonna love that. What y'all niggas doing in there? Hey, Gus, chill out, gang. Chill out, you heard? Everybody have a good time in here, but Gus, not too much on my cousin, you feel me? Like, Shout out my nigga Dre in the building. What that shit do? Sexy Name, this motherfucker modding it. Man, shout out Sexy Nate, bro. She be just... Sexy Nate be doing it up, bro. Big mod edition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out all the good people in here. I could have made that whole beginning that I did a video. I got lost in the sauce. Now I'm sitting here thinking, because this is money for me. I know them other guys, right? I know them other guys, you know what I'm saying? This who be getting fired from podcasts and all this. I be getting money off this. And that for me, I was like, damn, that was a whole thing. Dairy Clan, shout out Dairy Clan, man, with $1.99 on the 40. Shout out my people. So what's good, King? Man, you know. Slow motion. Shout out my nigga Cash Global TV. What'd he say? Slow motion better than no motion, gang. You feel me? Slow motion better than no motion. Shout out Cash Global TV. Y'all go sub up to gang too. Yeah, go sub up to my people, man. Support the good peoples. Soft White needs to get a... Shout out Big Nis. He said Soft White need to get a hard right. Yeah. That was good, bro. That was good. Shout out y'all, man. Shout out Cousin BJ doing the Lord's work. Doing the Lord's work, man. Shout out Mr. E in this month. You know what I mean? Jewel. Shout out my nigga Cash. I literally just mentioned your ass, nigga. That's funny. My nigga Cash, man. Doing it up. Shout out Bud Yeti with 2 on the 40. Caution signs. You know what time it is, nigga? Big caution sign. I'm gonna get a caution sign tatted. You heard? Y'all niggas get me to 100K. And get the caution sign tatted on live stream. No cap. Shout out y'all. Everybody in here good though? Everybody good? Shout out my nigga Cash. Going crazy. Shout out my nigga Drip Damone too. My boy. I be watching my boy. He trying to do it up, or he doing it up over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Drip. Big Drip, not the little one. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? My peoples got peoples. And they all fire. You know what I mean? Spread love and happiness around this motherfucker. Y'all real quick. Not even sure, you know what I'm saying? This my show. Spread love and happiness, man. Everybody be mad. Everybody be hating. And all that shit, man. Focus on what you trying to do. Focus on your goals. Focus on where you trying to get. I'm going to tell y'all. My cousin been telling me do the second channel. Oh, she been pressing me. Dre been pressing me. Do this. You need to do this. And I do one video, do another video. Then, you know what I'm saying? Just doing what I want to do. Then all of a sudden, I'm just like, bro, you know what? Let me do this. I'm seeing the comments. Hey, Neem, you should talk about this other shit, this, that, and the other. Boom. I'm just like, all right, boom, go for it. Get on it. Focused. And look where my shit at, man. I got like 500, almost 600 subs over there. I don't know how many videos, but I got multiple 1,000 view videos over there, under 1,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm focused. I'm not worried about what nobody else doing. I'm not hating on nobody else. You feel me? I'm just working. That's all. I'm just working. Me and my cousin. Shout out Dairy Clan with $1.99 on the 40. He said on Just Neem, can you react to Joe and Jada podcast? Yeah, for sure. Send me a clip. Send me a clip. Something you want me to speak on. I'm gonna start getting on that too though, just tapping in, cause I'll be tapped in with a lot, but I don't be knowing what's gonna go here and there. But the Just Neem channel is going, and I could do whatever over there. And that's what I've been doing lately, if y'all could tell. You know what I'm saying? So for surely I'm gonna be on that. Don't even worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Hands diggity down. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out cousin BJ, man. Doing the Lord's work. Shout out my good people. Continue to focus on yourselves and don't hate on nobody else. Don't hate. Participate.
Crime that someone put that up there on purpose like that. So I start making some calls, okay? And I just want to run through a list of all of the different things that I tried to do to get this content removed. First thing I did was I reported it to Twitter. Then on Twitter, this account is no longer up, thank God. But right in the bio of that Twitter, it was like, follow me on Instagram. So every account leads you to another account, but these other accounts are often just regular, like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. But she also does, or someone, I don't know who posted it, but someone's also posting telegrams and stuff I've never heard of. T.me. Well, I don't know. I didn't click those. I went to Instagram and I reported that account too. Now, when I went to Instagram, what I will say, there was nothing on there like what was on that one Twitter. I'm going to go full, it was cheese pizza, I'll say. So I reported it to Twitter. And then I never really thought about like, what do you do if you're just like innocently like on the not dark web, like you're on Twitter and then like, you know, you're confronted with something like that. I didn't even know what to do. Who do you report it to? What do you call 911? I live in New Jersey. She's in California. So I had recently watched like a Jadeon video or one of those predator catcher type videos. And I heard one of the guys telling a police officer that this predator that they were chasing had sent illegal material of this type, the child type, to who he thought to be a child himself, a decoy. And so the decoy reported it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I just had that memory of hearing that. And so I immediately go and I type in National Center Missing and Exploited Children. I make a written post and I have a report number here, 221438529. But in the middle of me doing that, submitting that report, it prompted me to call them. It's like, it sounds like you might have some more information that might be more helpful. Can you call us? And I did, because I saw something, I'm saying something. Then I went back to that original YouTube video itself, okay? The original YouTube video.
Hey, yo, any editors too? Any editors in the chat? Or if anybody in the chat know any editors, tap in with me. Or tap in with Dre the Virgo. You feel me? I need a team, man. Straight up. Because BJ got some shit going on. All this, she got some shit going on. Shout out to cousin BJ. I'm sorry, because I already seen this, so I'm just looking at other shit now, right? So I'm just looking at, like, bro, the edits and this, that, and the other. Like, I already got the information. I'm looking at, you know what I mean? My bad. But, again, I'm trying to build a team, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, I'll talk back.
Itself that I reported on October 9th. Because why? Because it had advertising for that detestable Twitter account on it. And as far as what I had seen on that Twitter account, nobody else needed to be having access to it illegally. Like I should not have seen that. It was illegal for someone to force me to see that. I was assaulted with it, plus the child who's in it, who couldn't consent legally or in any other way. It's right here. I'm going to take this picture right here. I reported it. See all reports. I reported it on October 9th and October 10th. For child abuse. One for child abuse, one for sexual content, and it's not even age restricted. It's live. Status live. I reported it. It's still up. It's still live. It's not even age restricted. To this day, right now, those screenshots that I just took, and I'm going to put them in this video, y'all going to be able to see. I just took them right now, Thursday, November 6th, 10:37 a.m. Eastern. Nevertheless, I reported it. Hey, hi, yes, hello. A small interruption. I have an
Hey, what's up? Jordan in the chat, that's you, Rock? I'm trying to see, is that my little brother in the chat? So all pizza is cheese until it gets slapped with the extras. Is that Rocksteady in the chat, gang? Is that my little bro in the chat? Hey, shout out my little brother in the chat right now, bro. Yo, y'all show love to that nigga Jordan Hobbs. That's my little brother in the chat right now. That's fucking comedy. You're bunk. Nigga said, oh, I ain't gonna say that again. You're burnt out, nigga. You're burnt out. Shout out Dairy Clan. Shout out Dairy Clan with $4.99 on the 40. He said, don't build a team, build an empire, my G. No ceilings. Think limitless. That's right, man. For real. Well, help me. My boy. For real, though. I'm trying to build an empire, but I need a team to start that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. I need that. I need that. Shout out my little brother in the chat, though. That's comedy. That nigga's burnt out. That nigga's a troll in real life. That nigga tried to stab me before. That's crazy. All right, let's get back to Cousin BJ. Let's get back to Cousin BJ doing the Lord's work. Shout out my brother in the chat, though.
Update to this update. Okay, so everything I said, yes, it is true. All of it is still true, but there have been some developments rendering one of the things that I just said to be a little bit ambiguous. So let me just clear that up here. Okay, so since the recording of the video you're watching right now, Nova went on ahead and posted another video. Okay, so at the time I recorded the video you're watching right now, there was that, that wasn't the last video. If you understand what I'm saying, like the last video was whatever it was. But then she went, after I recorded the video, she went posted another video. Now, this other video, I had never seen it before, but apparently it was a re-upload. And I clicked on it again, whenever I saw this horrible stuff, it wasn't on YouTube. So I still felt comfortable or, slightly okay clicking on a YouTube video. So I click on the YouTube video and more of the same, we'll say, categories of behaviors were going on yet again. I don't even want to repeat what I saw in the video. Just suffice it to say, I believe the activities going on in the video to have also been not legal. Okay. And, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but it warranted, again, me reporting Nova's video. Okay. So when I reported that video, something brand new happened since the recording of the video you're watching. Okay, something brand new happened. YouTube did respond to my report in the affirmative and agree with me. It violated some terms in some service or something and did remove it. So at the time.
So ultimately, she did. She did get that video removed. Yo, Cousin BJ be at work, and this is what I'm going to tell y'all. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it, bro. This is underage shit. If her own parents won't protect her, then who will? I'm not mad at this. I'm not. He's like, oh, she's a Karen, this, that, and the other. That's my cousin. Watch your mouth. You heard? Watch your mouth. And she doing what nobody else gonna do. Because not even I'm about to call the fucking FBI. not even I'm not gonna call the fucking FBI, bro. I don't even know the FBI number, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got all type of pink telephones and shit. Yeah, niggas. Y'all niggas, man. Yo, and y'all on the internet with everything. Shout out to all the gangsters. Shout out to all the gangsters out here. All the thugs. All the members, all the steppers who getting on here telling what I be telling y'all. Stop telling the truth. Just shut the fuck up. Make up a story. You could just lie. I just showed y'all how not even making a joke. I just showed y'all on Mark Latest shit how the 13-year-old shorty came through, made up a whole story. You could make up anything. Y'all niggas out here telling. Think y'all be mad at people like BJ. Y'all want to call her Karen, this, that, and the other. Y'all just doing this out here. That's wild. Shorty ran across Nova's actual footage, like in the act of, You feel me? The fuck? Again. I don't know how she keep coming across this shit. I said that in the last one. I'm like, yo, I don't know. Not even like that, because I know she's not on no weird shit. But I'm just like, damn, that's crazy how, like, that shit, because I never saw none of that. But then again, I don't be on social media like that. But still, though, like, man, to come across that in the act, come on, bro. I'm not about to call the feds, though. Not even sure. Like, shorty, she got a pink phone, white phone, pink and white phone. Yeah. She called LAPD. You guys are trash. Fuck you. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. That's crazy. Stop fucking with Cousin BJ. She's not to be played with. Wallahi. She's not to be played with. For real. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Good to see y'all in here. Shout out Gangland DJ with 499 Mo on the 40. He said BJ is a hero. No kizzy. She for sure wearing a cape I couldn't wear. I'm from where we violating PDFs. Facts. And I won't elaborate on that. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to go commercial, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know. I ain't going to no jumper. Don't worry about that, none of that. But I'm trying to go commercial, if you understand what I'm saying. So I want to be real how I do things, you know? It's a fact, though, DJ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wear that neither. And I said that many times. But, you know, again, bro, I had a conversation with Mr. Viral. And I always be saying this because that shit was, like, ill to me. He was like, yo, bro, like, I respect you and what you do. This was about a whole nother situation, you know? But he was like, you cool and all the shit, and you not gonna do this and you not gonna do that. Niggas respect that. But when other niggas want to do that, like, it's not for you to be trying to stop niggas from doing that, because people are supposed to do what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I couldn't wear that cape, but she can, and she is, and this is what she's supposed to do. Shout out BJ. Shout out BJ. For real, though. All right, let's tap back in.
For the recording of this video, I had never been able to successfully report a video of Nova's and, you know, get proof that it was my report that got it taken down. Nova had blamed me, or accused me rather, of being the person that gets her YouTube videos removed, but that was just simply not true at all when she said it, and it still wasn't true when she said it. But in the time, again, since I recorded the video, there's been an update. Nova posted another new, different video that I had never seen before. I did report it, and I did get it taken down. And I just want to reiterate that I'm not sorry, and I would do it again. I am doing this for the safety of children and for the safety of everybody who has to be exposed to this stuff. So again, it wasn't anything lewd or graphic to my memory. It might have been. I mean, I really don't know, but it wasn't anything graphic for sure.
I never got exposed. I'm so glad I never got exposed. I'm going to tell you, because none of this has ever crossed my Twitter, no feed, nowhere. Literally. I'm like, that's fire. Not like that, but I understand her outrage. That's what I'm going to say.
It wasn't anything graphic. And it wasn't the type of materials, you know, that you need to report to the FBI. In my opinion, you know, I'm trying to follow all the rules myself over here. This is a public service announcement. This is a story that is of interest to the public. So that is why I'm reporting on it. And I am also reporting what I am doing for the safety of one specific child, but also the safety of the whole public as well. And that is the purpose of this video. Thank you very much. Okay, back to me from the past, but okay, back to me from the past. Okay, or whatever. I'm assuming, like on Twitter, for example, whenever you report like this is child blank a fee, that there's like an immediate, like I could just think about like how fast they can remove other stuff from these social media sites based on even just algorithm, a robot, they'll take it down now, ask questions later. And I think on this issue, I'm okay with that. If something might be child abuse material, then it should be removed now and ask questions later. Now, if it turns out that that's not what it is and, whatever, okay, fine. But like, I don't know. I guess I was naive. I just assumed they would just take it down immediately. So the next day after I made these reports, again, I called the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I think I have a little bit of a snippet from that call. Hi, Kristen. My name is Brittany, and I'm actually a YouTuber. I've been following the story of this little girl for years, and I just came across what I can only characterize as child. I'm very shaken up. It was just posted right on Twitter, and I don't know what to do exactly. I don't know this child. She's 15. She's been reported missing several times, and she's selling material of herself, or someone's posting as her and selling it. I reported it all to Twitter, but I've never done anything like this. I'm kind of very shaken up. I've never seen anything like that. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
So what is do you know her first and last name? Maybe I can.
Her name is, and she's been reported missing a few times over the last couple years. She was, I think, 13 when she went missing the first time.
Yo, BJ get to it. BJ get to it. I don't even know. I don't even know Nova's real name. I don't even know Nova's real name. I'm not even capping. Like, damn, she get to it.
She has a money bag tattoo on her face now. I mean, the whole thing.
Okay, I see her case here. Let me see if she's still missing. So she is no longer missing, but I'm still going to take that information from you so I can pass it along to the case manager. Definitely.
And she posted a YouTube video, like a vlog, yesterday, like 3 hours. I'm on the East Coast. She's on the West Coast. Again, we've never spoken. I do not know her. I just, have been following her case. She was on a huge YouTube channel being advertised as a child like 2 years ago, and she was completely like naked. I mean, she had on like a see-through bathing suit top. You could see her you could see her nails, and she was in the title it said she was
Okay, and do you know her Twitter handle?
Yes. Yeah.
And when were those posted, do you know?
September 17th, and the account was joined August 2024, and the description of the Twitter says, like, the like intro bio thing, it says, welcome, CUMMM, the real Nova Wova, text me for content deals, LOL, enjoy, and it's got an eggplant emoji, which is, I'm assuming like, okay, I've done what I need to do. Let me just go make sure it got taken down. So the next day, this is October 10th, I go back to that Twitter account. Again, I can't see anything on there, so I'm safe. I can't see anything on there. It says you reported this post with no picture. You reported this post. You reported this post. I go back to it the next day. There was more uploaded. It wasn't deleted, and there was more uploaded. I could still see you reported this post. Of course, I didn't click to reopen it. I don't want to see it ever again in my life. But I'm like, what? Wait, hold on. All right, That's whenever I called the FBI. Okay, I mean, the next day, this is October 10th, I called back the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I added to that same report. I talked to this girl named Michaela about 7-8 minutes, and I said there's new pizza posted.
Hi, this is Michaela. How can I help you?
So yesterday I called to report an online social media profile. It was on a Twitter or an X account, and it had 3 videos of a kid child doing like things, and those videos are still up. I reported them to Twitter, and the profile itself has gained over 300 followers, and in the last 16 or 17 hours, the child or the account has uploaded another graphic video of this child. She's got no on, and she's got her in the air. She's twerking. You can see the I reported that one to Twitter as well just now, and 4 graphic videos are up on Twitter right now. not having been taken down. Since yesterday, the one, I reported 3 of them to y'all yesterday, and there's another one up now. The first 3 haven't been taken down. Now there's another one. And the profile is gaining followers.
Okay, I can add that in. I'll get this over to the analyst that's on your case, and then she can help you. She'll be able to help a little bit better than I will. I'll also just let her know, I'll give her an email that I made an update to the case so she'll look at it again.
I also sent a tip to the FBI under the child fee category. I said this child was advertised to millions online as a 13-year-old prostitute.
Look at this guy right here. This guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Me and the gangers gonna do some digging on that guy. So I'm telling you, man, something about him. Everybody got Ricos and this, that, and the other. We gonna find something sketchy about this guy. Look at that face. Ain't no way.
Since then, 2 years ago, she's been featured on other large YouTube channels. And that's one of my issues, and has been, is that she's being advertised, whether that's what they want to call it or what they think they're doing or not. There are perverts and freaks who see it as an advertisement for sure. I put another tip at the FBI, and then I called the LAPD, thinking that the cops in LA might want to do something about this grotesque and detestable. It was still up. No, they didn't. Okay, so I don't even exactly know where to start. I'm so sorry. I'll lead with what I think is the most important. There's child pornography on the internet. I've reported it, and it's not being taken down. There's 3 videos I reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and then another one has been posted. And the child is in LA, from what I understand. I am not. So I didn't want to call 911 because I'm in New Jersey. Just full disclosure, I don't live over there, but there's child pornography on the internet. It's been there since September 17th. I'm very shaken up about it. I've reported it to the FBI. I've reported it to Twitter. It's up on there, and it's not just child pornography. It's being sold.
You said you're in New Jersey?
Yeah, but the pornography's online.
Got it, but you need to...
The victim is in your jurisdiction, for sure.
You're reporting it in New Jersey, so you need to report to your jurisdiction.
The New Jersey cops are going to drive to California to protect this child?
That's the FBI, ma'am. The FBI handles computer crimes. We as a LAPD don't.
What?
We don't handle computer crimes.
So you don't take action against child at the LAPD? This was dispatcher 716 and dispatcher 407. And somebody tried to call to complain on them, and they were like, we need to know which number that the original caller called. So I'm going to put it in here, just in case y'all want to call and complain. Let your voices be known peacefully. How these people handled this call. The number I called was 877-1 before it. 1-877-275-5273. I've also tried to get the identity of dispatcher.
Shout out my girl Kimberly in the building. Shout out my girl Kimberly.
716 and 407, but they don't give that information out. They don't protect children. They don't do computer crimes. I mean, it was horrifying. It was horrifying how they handled the call. And what's your name?
We don't give names.
You don't give names, and you don't protect children?
Ma'am, this is reported to the FBI. The LAPD does not respond out for computer crimes.
Who are you? I'm not talking to. Who are you? What's your operator number, please?
407.
So y'all are, just to let me get this straight, y'all are chastising me for calling to report child which I have reported of a child who is a victim in your jurisdiction, and you are bitching at me? Got it.
Ma'am,
I'll report this. I will report this publicly, and I'm going to add your... But anyway, they told me to call the local cops in New Jersey. And that might be the way to go, okay? Maybe that's how they sorted out their bureaucracy, because I'm the victim of it because I saw it too or something. But the way that they handled me on the phone, and that's the thing too, like a lot of people had been saying beforehand, like, and there is that racial disparity between how, people get treated by cops and stuff. But y'all, this is how the cops talk to me, okay? So I don't know if that's special treatment or not. What I can say is they didn't care. And it's not because they knew that the victim was, what even race the victim. Y'all heard all they knew. They heard New Jersey, and that's all they wanted to hear. Oh, I hope they get get fired. Anyway, so then I did do just that. I called the local cops, and she told me that a detective would call me back.
Okay. All right. I'll have an officer give you a phone call.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. And she was really nice, that first lady on dispatch, and the detective called me back and was also very nice. But still, all the while, time is ticking, hours are going by. So this is me all day. Yes, FBI. Yes, cops down the street. Yes, no, yep, you can call me back. Press 1 for blah, blah, blah. Like, it's taken everything in me, y'all. Everything in me.
The state abbreviation is NJ. If this is correct,
yes.
Say yes. If this is incorrect,
yes.
Look, she hot.
Please say your street address.
No, my God. Y'all want a blood sample too? I hate talking to a robot, I'll tell you that. Anyway, okay, so I did end up talking to the cops down the street, my local cops or whatever, and I mean, I don't really know what they can really do. Like, they could be nice, that's nice, but then what? Can somebody get in touch with Elon Musk? I started reaching out to YouTubers. Do you know anybody who knows Elon Musk? Can he take this down? Because, again, this is already like a famous child that was made famous by adults. This is a vulnerable child. I'm trying to find Donald Trump. Somebody get this took off Twitter at the very least. I called the FBI. I did a tip online again. I called the Department of Homeland Security and did a tip. I don't know if I called or if I did an online tip. And then I just typed in on Google, where do you report child a fee? Because I mean, I've done all this. Maybe I'm still at the wrong place. And the first thing, I kid you not, that came up was the Crime Stoppers. Okay, see something, say something. So I do a Crime Stop. I got my little Crime Stoppers tip ID here. One of my new cousins, Neem, he was doing a reaction. He was like, him and his brother were laughing that I called Crime Stoppers. Like, I guess that's funny. I don't really know. Like, and it's probably funny because they probably know something I don't know, which is the Crime Stoppers ain't finna do nothing. It's like basically Dare of calling the cops. Like, it's...
That's comedy that she says that. Nah, I was just gassing that she called Crime Stoppers, right? Because she called everybody. It's the same thing like what I'm doing here. It's just like, I respect what she does. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I respect what she does, but she really, you know what I mean? She called everybody, and I'm not even mad at it. I'm not. But when I heard Crime Stoppers, though, it just, you know what I'm saying? Because T.I. and all that shit, you know, T.I. got the Crime Stoppers little commercial and shit. So when she was like Crime Stoppers, I was like, damn. She called everybody. It was like, shout out BJ. Shout out cousin BJ, man. For real, doing the Lord's work. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Shout out to everybody been sending snaps on that 40. You know what I'm talking about? Continue to get them likes up. I need everybody who haven't already, go to the top of that chat and sub up to the second channel, Just Neem. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. That's what I need y'all to do. Shout out the best chat on YouTube, man. Y'all the greatest, man. I love y'all, for real.
Like a thing they had, like they would have this mascot. I think it may have been a dog that would come into the schools and say, if you see something, say something. And they would sing a 911 song. Remember Sparky, the fire hydrant that would come through? It was basically like a cop that. And like on all the vending machines at my high school, there was Crime Stoppers stickers. And so it's like, see something, say something, or they'd put it on the bathroom stall in a sticker or whatever. And maybe it's just like they were laughing like because they not gonna do nothing or something. But anyway, I reported it to Crime Stoppers, and I reported it to the Crime Stoppers chatbot. I said, hello, there's child cheese pizza on Twitter and nobody is taking it down. I tried to report it. This was on the 13th. This was 4 days later, 4 days. And every time I would go,
I reported that shit to the chatbot. Cousin BJ, I want to let you know something. Don't get me and my brother's laughter confused for like, oh, we think you're a joke or something like that. Like, we respect what you do. It's just funny that you exhaust every avenue that you can, and I'm not mad at it. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? She said the fucking chatbot. I'm telling everybody about this. Straight up, how you could be mad at that? How you could be... I'm gonna start telling on that shit too. I ain't ran across none of it though. I ain't ran across none of that shit. So I'd feel away too. I said like maybe like a few weeks ago, I was like, yo, can't you sue for like trauma or like, you know what I mean? When you see something like that and you wasn't trying to see that, you see some cheese pizza. Y'all know what that means. And you wasn't trying to see that, that's illegal. But I don't give a... It's on X. X should be held liable for that. How I feel now that I seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit is crazy. And the fact that she said she just ran across it one time, then ran across it a second time in the act. That's why she's doing this. She said she came across actual, like, Nova in the act, allegedly. I was like, yo, that's not cool. That's not cool. I should be able to sue you. If I'm on this app, I'm just doing my thing. It don't matter about adults. Like, we all know, my brother, this nigga Mickey, Twitter, crazy. Nothing but just ass, vagina, titties, blah, blah, blah. That's it. But those are adults and they're selling the service or promoting their OnlyFans, whatever. These are adults. But for me to come across a child doing that, yeah, you should be held liable for that. And however I feel, you know what I mean? Hope I never. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. And shout out Cousin BJ, man. Y'all get them likes up. Smash that link at the top of the chat. Sub up right now. Sub up right now to the second channel if you haven't already. Fuck wrong with y'all. Trainwreck, what it do? See that nigga in a minute. Okay. Traumatic. That's what I'm saying. Shout out Desert Juicy. That's what I'm saying. That is traumatic. You should be held liable for what I feel mentally. I said this shit weeks ago when she said she came across whatever it was. I forget what it was she came across. A link or something. And I'm like, you should be held liable for that. I didn't ask to see that, and it's illegal. It's not illegal, like I told y'all about Mickey and his degenerate timeline, but it's legal. They're all adults on OnlyFans or whatever. That's legal. For me to come across a child, that's out. That's out. It's all the way out, gang.
Go to that account to see if it was deleted. It had more followers. There was nasty, disgusting, what seemed to be old grown men commenting, "You're my next girlfriend." I think I took even a couple of screenshots of that because I think they need to have their hard drives checked. I said, not only that, but this account is offering the pizza for sale and the account is still up. And not only that, the account continues to post more and more. So I would go back over there to see if it had been taken, the account had been taken down. And again, I had already reported the other stuff so that I couldn't see it. But then there would be more and more and more. So I just had to stop going. I just had to stop going. I did all these reports. I called the child protection hotline in LA. Y'all, it was days. I was trying so hard to get this taken down. And finally, somebody who does research into 764 as like her main thing, she sent me a separate, different Twitter link where you can report it separately and differently for child, especially specifically abuse. stuff. And I did report that there. And I think within the next day or two it was taken down, but like not before General Mike Flynn himself retweeted. Shout out to Liz Crokin. She was trying to get it. She retweeted. I reached out to Sean Paul Reyes. I reached out to Andy to try to see, do y'all know anybody who knows anybody who can get stuff taken down? And even they were limited in how they could help me because I didn't want to just send around the link. Even though this was all public, I did not feel comfortable for many reasons just telling people, especially men who are grown, what this handle was. And anybody I talked to will tell you. I was very apprehensive to even like describe how I found it. I would say I was on a regular social media site, which was YouTube, right? But I wouldn't even say I was on YouTube. Like I was very apprehensive it's hard. This really taught me a lesson of like, it's hard to fight against this type of material because the good guys and the people who are doing the right thing for the right reasons are very limited in what we could do. I could call the cops and they basically laugh at me. We don't handle computer crimes, idiot. Like, what? I called the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to report it, but like it didn't get taken down. Like it was astonishing that it could be up for days like that. It might have been up for a week. I don't actually know because like I said, I just had to stop going over to that account. I had to stop going over there, but I was eventually informed. I don't even remember who told me that the account had been suspended or removed, which means Twitter took the action, not that it was, if it's suspended, Twitter took action. Again, I think that the moral of that part of the story is that Nova really is in real danger. And I don't know who has images of her, who has videos of her, and who's posting them. I don't know who could be making money off of it, but I really strongly hope that somebody does something to hold somebody accountable for this. The next update that I wanted to tell y'all about has to do with ATM Richie. Remember him?
Yo, this is crazy right here. This is wild. Hey, shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube, man. I love y'all, man. Shout out to my cousin Dre the Virgo. Shout out to all my mods helping me out and all that. You know. But listen to this, man. Listen to this. Shout out BJ. She really be in her bag. But listen to this.
You're gonna punish them?
Any of my partners tell me, there she go.
The dog kennel and the dog food and all that. Well, he's in jail. And from the looks of things, he's in jail for something to do with intimidating a witness. Now, there's people online saying that it had something to do with intimidating a minor witness. I didn't see anything about that in the paperwork. They might know something I don't know. But sure enough, it started getting reported. Damn homie. Remember, she's the one that was like the little girl. She do.
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
What did she do? What did Nova do? And I'm like with her on that. What do you, out the way for better, what? Better, no. Guess who's out the way for better days, better plays now? Right there in Gen Pop. Anyway, so apparently, allegedly, that's his name, Jovan Williams. He's got a hearing coming up on November 10th. I think it might be the day this video comes out. He got a hearing today. And Monday, November 10th. And he is going to be, I think they're going to be setting a new hearing date for a parole or probation violation. And supposedly, from what I can gather on these charges here, it stems from something that happened last year. 2024 October, he got in some type of a domestic dispute. It appears to me he was charged with 6 things. He pled not guilty to a bunch of them, but then he did a plea deal on 2 of them, count 1 and 6. And it was something about like a domestic, disagreement and trying to get somebody not to testify. So those were the original charges, 2 of the 6 original, and there was some type of plea here. Well, he got picked up and arrested since my video came out. But again, I was not the first person talking or the last person talking about how ATM Richie needs to stop. And he kept saying stuff. He kept going on different interviews and saying, the interview with Adam, you remember that one where it's like, Adam's like, are you sure you should be saying that or whatever? So he got picked up October 20th, possible violation of probation But then it says not held other proceedings. So what? Did he have other court somewhere else? What does this mean, not held other proceedings? And then on the 21st, again, possible violation. 22nd, possible violation of probation because he was already on probation for something that had happened last year. So on the 10th, he's going to have a setting of violation hearing. So they're going to have a hearing about him allegedly violating, because the prosecution does have to prove.
So real quick, what she's saying is like, yo, bro already got a whole, you know what I'm saying? Intimidating the witness or whatever. So what is this he got picked up for? And why and how she, well, he wrapped up in all this. So shout out Cousin BJ. Cousin BJ was up in here. Shout out Cousin BJ, man. I didn't even see that. I'm just in here talking. But shout out the best shot on YouTube. Let's continue.
The DA or whatever has to prove that he did violate his probation. So they're going to set a hearing up for that. But what they're trying to say, the whole violation is, it looks like it's dissuading a witness from prosecuting a crime. And the other one is injuring a spouse, cohabitant, fiance's boyfriend, girlfriend, or child's parent. Now, the confusing part is these were already charges that he originally pled guilty to. So I don't know what he did to violate the probation exactly. But there's going to be, I mean, hopefully some paperwork comes out on it or we get some more information. But at the very least, it does appear like he is in jail. Out the way for better days and better stays and better plays. Okay, so good news, bad news, bad news, good news. You know, the bad news is I saw something I never wanted to see of the illegal type. Could have been AI. That's another thing I wanted to add. I don't know if it was real. And I didn't do too close of an inspection. Okay, I'm telling you. I saw it. I reported it. The end. It disappeared from me. So, I don't know. Could be AI. Could be, I don't know. I don't know. I hope that the people whose job it is to investigate that have been doing so and are doing so. I am not sorry for calling the agencies and departments to do the exact jobs and roles that they have signed up for the job to do. Okay, these people went to school, they filled out job applications, they went through drug tests and screenings to do this, to answer the dispatch line and do something about a computer crime or whatever. And I expect them to do it when I call. And that being said, I'm going to say shout out if they're out there, shout out to the ones that's actually in it still somehow for like the right reasons. And you're actually trying to get to the bottom of these situations and cases like this. Shout out to y'all. I hope there are some of y'all out there. I genuinely do. And I hope there's some type of justice for Nova. Now, as far as ATM Richie goes, I want to be very clear. I do not know if ATM Richie has anything to do breaking probation or parole or whatever he was doing has anything to do with Nova, okay? Or a minor. And that's why I have this little, this little thing here because it don't say Nova or a minor anywhere at all. Where I got that information is grown men on the internet. They're the ones out here saying Nova was going to snitch on somebody who is innocent until proven guilty but accused of being a trafficker. And ATM Richie started saying, you better not do that, or else this, that, the other. Then Adam Grand Mason is shoving a microphone in her face saying, but, are you going to snitch on PK4? Like, shut up. But I don't know if this ATM Richie, like, it could be people just like making stuff up. Okay, I want to be very clear. I don't know what ATM Richie is standing accused of other than these two things are listed here. And I don't know if that's his first charge. Because look, charge 1 and 6. Those are his charges that he pled guilty to. So I wanted to report what's being said to y'all, but I also wanted to be very clear and to clarify that there's a lot of, this has to do with Nova going around, but this is breaking his probation or his parole or whatever from a previous incident that had to do with, all signs point to that's not Nova, and all signs point to it's an adult. So all this stuff about intimidating a minor witness, now some people might just know something I don't know. All right, but this is what I can see from the public record. And I guess for better or worse, hopefully ATM Richie is getting investigated having to do with this Nova stuff, but in any event, he's in jail, I guess, at least until November 10th. But he on no bail. It says no bail. Yep, that's all I really had for today. Hold on. I think that
Bro, I'm burnt. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I read Gangland DJ's super chat. I read Bud Yeti super chat. There it is. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to good people though. Shout out cousin BJ in here, man. Shout out cousin BJ in here doing the Lord's work for real though. You know what I'm saying? Calling all them different lines, arguing with them folks. It's funny because all the women seem to be nice. All the women cousin BJ talked to seem to be nice. I ain't gonna lie. They was like, okay, we're just gonna, okay. I'll plug you in with the secretary next. She's gonna do it up. And all that. We missed all that. I just read the super chats, that's all. I just read the super chats. Yo, I'll be muting, bro. Gangland DJ said, I don't wish jail on nobody, but fuck that clout chasing poor excuse of a man, add J-Cat. Shout out Gangland DJ. And shout out Bud Yeti. He the way he say, read them shits back. I ain't even gonna do you like that, so I'm gonna read them back. My boy Bud Yeti with 5 on the photo. He said politicians and celebrities are complicit and the police are not here to serve or protect us or our children. Oink, oink. Shout out BJ doing God's work. Shout out the good people, man. Cousin BJ looks annoyed in the picture. She is annoyed, and she hates LA. Cousin BJ hates LA. Ain't no thing, bro. I'm a man of the people. And nigga said, nah, read that shit. I'm gonna do it up, bro. Shout out y'all. Cousin BJ hates LA, and I want Cousin BJ to come out here. I want to show Cousin BJ a good time in LA. For real. Like, I don't know what she experienced, but I hate that. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Caution signs in the chat expeditiously. Cousin BJ don't hate LA. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I can hear how she talks. She would probably say she don't either, but I know she does. And I get it. Like, I get it. She said LA hates me. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't. I promise you. LA loves you. LA loves you. I promise you that. LA loves you. This is just, you know what I mean? Those experiences. But I got cousins out there, so I can't fully hate it. That's right. Nah, but it's just experiences, you know? LA does suck at times, you feel me? But I love this place. And it's good, man. Facts, Kimberly. Facts. All right, man. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. This was cool. A little later night and all that, right? A little later night and all that. I'm gonna end this with my brother's track. Again. Y'all know how we do caution signs in the chat expeditiously. Shout out cousin BJ doing the Lord's work. Shout out all the cuzos in the chat, all the gangers. I love y'all, man. I really love y'all. I really love doing this shit. For real. And I get good money doing this shit too. And y'all cool. My community. Y'all join up in the Discord. Join up in the Discord. Shout out Poltergeist Portal in the chat right now. It's my best friend, bro. You understand me? It's my family. He run my Discord for real. It's my dog. But we gonna end this how we do. This ain't how we do. This another way. I ain't gonna lie to you. This another way. But y'all like Mickey, right? Y'all love my brother. Y'all love my brother, man. My brother love y'all. Shout out to the best shot on YouTube. Y'all continue to get them likes up. Go to the top of that chat and smash that link. Sub up to @JustNeem expeditiously. I need that. I need that. But I got a good one for y'all.
Look, you know my style. Mickey sharp as a harpoon. Niggas get the pop and it get slapped off the bar stool. Drea said he drawing the ass of Cub went to art school. She said it's rainbows and niggas drawn like a cartoon. What happened under lights gon' come out in the dark soon. That's why the fag trapper curled up in a dark room. Mickey out the deep west, I still play in the east side. Anywhere I go, I keep a buzz like a beehive. Joey 2 guns, I keep a pistol on each side. Niggas want some oxy just cause. Look, you know my style. Mickey sharp as a harpoon. Niggas get the pop and it get slapped off the bar stool. Drea said he drawing the ass of Cub went to art school. She said it's rainbows and niggas drawn like a cartoon. What happened under lights gon' come out in the dark soon. That's why the fag trapper curled up in a dark room. Mickey out the deep west, I still play in the east side. Anywhere I go, I keep a buzz like a beehive. Joey 2 guns, I keep a pistol on each side. Niggas want some oxy, just come meet me out Creekside. Okay, you gotta bust a bitch at the tricky road, and I advise your ass to hurry up before I sniff these hoes. I'll make them vanish like I put they ass under a cloak. It break my heart a million ways when we bury the lokes. I bet he like my foot all in his ass, so I came for his throat. It's Ready Mary's little lamb, so I came for the goat. She came for the Oxycontin, he came for the coke. You came with a bunch of lames, I hang with the lokes. The car hard as corduroy, go Glock in the cloak. And I don't really use my feet, I just wake up and float. These niggas is dumb fuckers, till I go pluck something. Look like I'm duck hunting. Mickey been taking the trash out, I'ma dump something on West Side. Look, we been moving around the city so long it's a pity. Soon as Grammy touch down, we doing the gritty. Give my baby my heart and go study my kidney. It'll show you how to live off Fetty and Henny. The references should show our age so you niggas can tell. We was raised by cousins Skeeter and Keenan and Kale. Orange soda in the fridge and money for bail. I bet you'll never find a pearl till you crack you a shell. Look, this is poetry, emotion I wrote in the whip. And I ain't never stop, I still write while I'm busting a bitch. Yeah, on Creekside I'm a son of a bitch. And I'm a son of a gun. And I'm a son of a crip. On West Side, this the part of the song where I switch. The whole set came with a bag like badminton. Dug around the mud and drug them up like I'm bass fishing. Look, I hit the council for a change like I'm class switching. Got away with crimes and still came with an ass whipping. Yeah, Joey cracked, no glass twisting. I miss the homies, ain't returned from they last missions. He did his dirt, but it seemed we was holding him back. Now we got the trunk in the front with the bolts in the back. First he had the turf, got his kid name over the tat. You gotta set a trap, put big cheese over the rat. I sold oxys for 10 years, I'm just quoting the facts. On West Side, SB was my opening act. on Creekside. I don't deal with no bitch niggas. Swam like 6 rivers, fought like 6 summers, slept like 6 winters. Used to be broke blacks, now we some rich niggas on West Hall.